No, not spiders, not attractive spiders!
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Takara MP-46 Masterpiece Beast Wars BLACKARACHNIA. So here we are, and there she is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front, yeah, we have BLACKARACHNIA in both of her modes. You got the nice kind of Beast Wars-y old-time packaging image there in the back. MP-46 Destron Spy Black Widow, that's what they called her in Japan. On this side of the box we have a BLACKARACHNIA. Over here, Transformers, Masterpiece, bloody, 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 BLACKARACHNIA. On the bottom, words, things, and stuff that I cannot read. On the back of the box you have your obligatory product shots, this, that, the other, things and stuff and things, more stuff and things, and that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is the collector's card with a nice image there of a BLACKARACHNIA, aka Black Widow, and on the back we have more things and stuff that I cannot read, and her tech specs if that interests you. Hooray for cards. And moving right along, here we have Masterpiece BLACKARACHNIA, the next figure in the Masterpiece Beast Wars line. And here she is in her spider mode, and if you have arachnophobia, then please continue watching and cry in the comment section because your anguish sustains me. But anyway, let's get in closer so we can take a look at that beautiful face of hers. You can see all the eyes there, done in gold. See the mandibles done in a nice kind of like copper color, as well as the legs. Love the coloration on her. I love the nice texture that her body has. You can see that going on there. Really cool. This makes it look, you know, kind of real and kind of creepy. See the Black Widow symbol right there. And we're not talking about Natasha Romanoff. No, we're talking about this actual spider. But you can see the little fangs there done in white. And here's the back. You can kind of see her legs just kind of folded up back there. I mean, considering what this figure is accomplishing, which is taking a whole robot lady and compressing it into a very specific shape here, I think they did a pretty good job with it, in my personal opinion anyway. I think they did a pretty good job. And there's the back. And there's the bottom. You can see right here, this is where her weapon stores, and her weapon even has a little Predacon symbol on it right there. And her arms are just folded up underneath the spider body there, but yeah, oh no, not too bad in my opinion. Now, articulation-wise, the head can move up and down, it can rotate, the mandibles can open and close, like so she can chomp chomp. All of the legs are on a ball joint at the base, so you have up and down, forward and back, rotation. You also have a hinge right there at the center points, so you can straighten those legs out and bend them about that far, and that's pretty much it. So there you have that. And the legs can support her weight, kind of, sort of. I mean, you know, like right now, like her, like this section is holding, you know, is resting on the table here, but her front legs can actually keep her body up. So the legs can't support the weight totally. Like if you try to support the entire body on those legs, like that doesn't work. But you know, they can definitely support the front part of her body and have her, you know, upright and looking pretty natural. So there you have that. Now, I don't have an original Beast Wars BLACKARACHNIA to compare this to, but I do have the Takara BLACKARACHNIA made from the animated mold. I do have that for comparison there. And now let's bring in the other Masterpiece Beasts. Let's bring in Optimus Primal. You can see how that works out. Here she is with Cheetor. Here she is with Dinobots. Dinobot's pretty big. And here she is with Megs. So, there you go. So now let's run through the accessories. Now, as I showed earlier, she does come with the instructions called the anchor shot stored underneath her, but you do also get a second one that has this blue thread attached to it. I can just unravel that, and there you go. You can see it's a pretty long bit of thread here, and what you can do here is you can take this and you can plug this into her backside right here. And if you want, you can totally have her, you know, hanging off of something and have that going on. So hey, that's a thing you can do if you want to do it. So you have that option, and there is also the tabs there. So you can store this underneath her in place of this one if you want. So hey, things you can do if you want to do them. You do also get a display base right here with the adjustable arm. It can rotate. The base of it is on a ratchet. It goes back and forth. It's very loud and clickety clackety. You have a double jointed section right here. And this is compatible with Dinobot's base. You can connect this to Dinobot's base if you want to and have some extra configurations going on there. But you can use this for BLACKARACHNIA as well. You can just take this, and this can plug in to her backside like so. And you can have that going on, have her leaping or whatever. Have some oops. You know, have those kind of things and stuff going on if you wish. But there is something we can add to this if you want. Like maybe a web. You do get a web here done in a transparent blue. It's made up of 4 pieces, which just peg together on the back here. You get a nice little web going on. And how you use this with the display base is they give you this little bit right here, and this just clips onto the back like so on either side, and they give you this little clip piece here, and this plugs into the center like that, and then you just raise this section up, and this drops down right over it like so. And what happens here is this clip is going to clip over this section right here, this bar right there on the anchor shot. So you just clip this on like so, and there you can have BLACKARACHNIA on her web. And of course you can, you know, angle that, position that however you want, but that's pretty cool. That alone actually makes for a pretty cool display in my opinion. So hey, you got display options, and as always, options are good. There are a couple other accessories, but those are for robot mode. So speaking of robot mode, let's get down to transformation, shall we? That was kind of creepy. That kind of scared me a little bit. Anyway, so let's not transform. Let us terrorize. So to terrorize BLACKARACHNIA here, you're going to come back here, and you're going to just untab this center section here. Just unpeg that and just pull that down, and this whole section will come out, and we can just put that off to the side for now. We do need to come down here and remove the anchor shot and put that off to the side for now. You can see your arms kind of folded up underneath there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to untab this section here. It tabs into these grooves on either leg. So just raise that up. That will free up the legs, and we can now bring the legs down. You want to flip out internal knee spike there, and then we can bring out the leg. This panel right here just folds in on a double hinge like so, and then we can just bring out her heel and bring down her foot, and there you have a leg all done. Second boss is just like the first. So just bring the knee spike up, bring down the leg, collapse down this thigh panel, flip out the heel, bring down the foot, and then you have the legs pretty much done. You want to take this piece here, bring it down, and rotate around, and just leave it there for now. Our hips do, as you can see, shift. So you just want to make sure that the hips are all the way in, like that. And you also want to just kind of rotate her legs out the thigh a little bit. And alrighty, so now moving on to the upper body. So you just want to come here and you want to split the hands. You can see a tab right there in the center, and just bring them up and just bring them up. And there is a little tab right in here. Oh no, like you can see, there's a little tab that goes into the arm right there, a little thooping point. Where you're going back into spider mode, you want to make sure that that is thooped into place there. So you just want to unthoop that, like so. And unthoop the other arm. And there you go. So just get those arms up, get them out of the way, get the spider legs out of the way as best you can. Sometimes you'll just pop them off entirely. I can't tell you how many times I've popped these legs off. There we go. They're just on ball joints, but you know, that is what it is. And once you do that, this whole front section here, just untabs. You see it just thoops in right there. So unthoop it and just bring that down. You want to take the spider head and rotate it around. And this will come down and just sit flat against the body like so. And then we come back here. This panel untabs from this section here. That tabs in pretty securely. So untab that, and at this point now you can see her head and her robo boobs just kind of hanging out under there. So you just want to push that through like so, and you can see she's totally like motorboating herself. That's just whoever designed this toy was having maybe a little too much fun. I don't know, but there's a little more though. Anyway, you want to take this whole section here. This is on multiple hinges. It just collapses down. And you also want to bring her row boobs down as well. They're on their own hinge. You can see there's a tab that's going to go in right in there. So once you get everything in place, that should just sit all nice and flush. Get that in position. And there we go. At this point now, we can bring the crotch section up. And you want to take the body and just compress it down like so. So it sits like that. So you got that going. And we can bring the arms down. You want to bring the whole shoulder piece down as well. You want to rotate all of this around like so. So that it's sitting like that. Rotate down. And then, of course, you can just kind of rotate things around. So your elbow joint is where it needs to be. And rotate the claws just so everything is oriented properly. Like so. And as far as the back goes, you want to bring it down on this hinge and then bring it up on this hinge. Like that, and there's a little clip that's going to go right behind her neck right there. Just give it a little push up, and that should just snap into place. Come on, why aren't you snapping? Why aren't you snapping, girl? Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Get in there. Why are you fighting me? Why are you fighting me? I know why, because the camera's on. Oh, there we go. I didn't have that neck piece pushed back all the way. There we go. That should conceivably snap right into place. Come on. Come on. Come on, girl. Why you gotta fight me? Why you gotta fight me now? We were doing so well. There we go. Snap right in. There we go. I still didn't have the neck sitting where it goes. You want to make sure that neck is completely down as far as it'll go. There you go. And that just snaps right back there. And you just find that out. There you go. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yeah, we're pretty much done. You can just take the spider legs there and just kind of position all that, however, in any way that looks somewhat elegant. But we are basically done. Get the shoulder rotated just right. Yes, there you go. There you have a BLACKARACHNIA in her robot mode. And she looks good. She looks really good. Looks like she just jumped right off the screen. I love it. I love it. Really well done in my opinion. So let's get in close. No! Eyes up here. Eyes up here. Let's get in close here. Onto that head sculpt. You can see very nicely done head sculpt. You got the little Black Widow symbol right there on the forehead, done in red. Nice coloration there for the face. In the back of the helmet there. Very, very nicely done in my opinion. Little Predacon symbol right there on her collar. You got the row boobs there. And I'm sorry, but that totally looks like she has nipples. The way that just, again, whoever did the design on this figure seems like they were having a little too much fun. But anyway, let's see there. The kind of faux spider eyes there done in gold. Got some nice purple there on the inner thigh, as well as that nice copper color. Some more gold in there. You can see some nice paintwork on the legs. I love the way the legs look. The way they did the paint here. Really cool. Her purple feet. And moving up the back, as you can see, it's a very clean transformation. She just has this panel here on the back, so no backpack. I mean, she has the spider legs hanging out, but other than that, I mean, it's a very clean transformation. Not too bad at all. Me likes. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you do have your wiggly waggly, wiggly waggly. She can look up a good ways, can do a total squirrel, can look down. Head can do a total 360. Shoulders can do a full 360. Can move in and out at this hinge. You also have a hinge right here as well, so you can move in and out at 2 points. You do have bicep rotation. The sections here with the spider legs can rotate independently as well, and again, those spider legs have the articulation that we mentioned before. You have a double jointed elbow, so you have a nice full range of movements. The claws can rotate at the wrist. You can open the claws up at this hinge and at this hinge, so you have 2 joints there, and this section here has a hinge there at the base and also a hinge right there. So you got some nice little posable claws. You do have a bit of waist rotation, little bit of ab crunch going on. The legs, if we kind of swing them out a bit, you can have them going all the way up. You can do them high kicks, go all the way back. You can bring them out. She can do the full splits. You do have thigh rotation. You have a single jointed knee, but it has a full range of movement, which is quite nice. And the feet, they can move up, they can move down, and you have the ankle tiltage. And of course we can arm her up. Now on the show, you know, her spider legs were actually armaments themselves. You can just rotate them forward and she could actually, you know, shoot out of her spider legs and pew pew bang bang and pew pew bang bang with the spider legs themselves. So of course you have that option if you want, but we can give her her anchor shot, which is made up of this piece that we removed off of the spider booty. And how you transform this is that this panel just swings down and then this panel swings up, and these little panels here on the sides just come down on either side like so. There you have that. You can see a nice coloration there, some golden there, some red and white. And you can take the anchor shot there, and it just plugs right in, and there you have that. Now, as far as the one that has the string, I don't think you can actually use this. The instructions don't say anything about using this for the robot mode. It just says it purely for the spider mode, and there's nowhere for this to like actually like peg in or anything. So I don't think this is meant for robot mode. I think this is purely meant for the spider mode. But hey, you can probably figure something out, but we'll just take the anchor shot here, just plug that in. And how she holds this is that there is a port right there in her claw and posts on either side of the handle there. So you just peg that in like so, bring the claw around, and wrap her claws around it like so, and there you go. She can pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, and do all that good stuff there. She does also come with a visor, so you can get all Geordie LaForge if you want to. And say, got some nice like, transparent green in there. And this soft plastic, you know, wire. And this can just clip on over her eyes. Come on, get on there. Yeah, there we go. Just clips over her eyes, like so. So you can have that going on if you want to. They do also give you a replacement wire in case that one breaks, which is always nice. I never complain about getting spare parts. Always very much appreciated. So you do have that that option as well if you want to take advantage of it. I don't have it on her face perfectly here, but you get the idea. You can put it on her. So you got that. And of course you can use the display base with her, and how this works is you lift up this flap right here, and there is a port right there, right in her spider booty. And you can just take this and plug this in like so, so you can have her on the base like that if you want to. So that's an option. Or if you want to use the web, there is a different configuration for that. First off, you want to remove this clip from the blue piece. You don't need that. And you want to clip this to the front of the web, whereas in spider mode it clips to the back. So you want it like that. And oops, don't come undone on me. And now this is going to plug in right there like so. And now that's going to plug in to the spider booty. Again, get the legs out of the way. And just plug that in. Get out of the way, legs. And you can plug that in like so, and you can have her just kind of pose there on her web, like that if you want to. So again, makes for a really cool display if you want to take advantage of it. And the last thing to talk about accessory-wise is extra faces. You get 2 extra faces here with BLACKARACHNIA. You get this one, which the only difference I can see is that the eyes are open a bit wider. That's the only real difference I see. So you get that face, and you also get this face right here with the green eyes, and you can drop it. You got the green eyes, you see her mouth is open, she's like, so you can have that going on. And the faces are pretty easy to swap. You just gotta get under her chin here and pop her face off, and you get that going on. And you just slide the new one on, and there you go. Now she's an angry arachnia. So there, hey, all things you can do. Options, and there's always options, or what? They're good. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here she is with the Takara BLACKARACHNIA with Masterpiece Cheetor, with Masterpiece Optimus Primal, with Dinobot, who is quite large, and with Megatron. So, there you go. So there you have a BLACKARACHNIA, and yeah, very cool in my opinion. I do quite like this figure. The spider mode is definitely the weakest mode, but as I said earlier in the video, considering what they were accomplishing here as far as taking this whole spider lady robot and compressing her into a very specific shape, I think they did a pretty good job. So all things considered, the alt mode works pretty well. The robot mode is definitely where this figure shines. The robot mode looks amazing as far as I'm concerned. Great coloration, great articulation, just looks good all around. So yeah, this figure is definitely a winner in my book, so there you go. Now, if you would like this or any other Masterpiece toys, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my Masterpiece playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Takara MP-46 Masterpiece Beast Wars BLACKARACHNIA. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. BLACKARACHNIA, I need you to infiltrate the maximal base, and when you get there, you must procure all of their waspinator. What are you doing? Not admiring the spider lady, if that's what you're implying? Are you going to go now? Waspinator not done admiring the spider lady. Get out of here! Yes, sir! Yeah, just so you know, he's going to do that, like, a lot. Yes.